It's Rick Roberts from 93Q hanging out with Cody Simpson. How we doing, Cody?
Good, man. How are you?
So good to see you again. It was 2011 when you came to 93Q Summer Jam.
Yeah, I was a little shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot younger and a little shorter. And I will say I'm very jealous of your hair.
Oh, thanks.
Because I do not have any. Now, Service Paradise is your new album.
Yeah.
And you said it's the first time that you've known from the beginning how you wanted the music to sound.
Yeah.
So can you kind of explain that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like, you know, it was difficult in the past because I was sort of thrown into, you know, in front of a lot of people, you know, without really sort of, you know, having discovered, you know, what I wanted to do or, like, the direction that I wanted to head. So I was just kind of all over the place, like, listening to a bunch of different people. And then I think as I sort of matured and started to, you know, grow up a little bit, like, I really sort of, you know, fell into my little, you know, niche and found a cool little sound. And I think this album is sort of definitely the first step, like, towards that, you know, transitioning from the old stuff that I've done, and you know, I'm really, really proud of this project for sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, your new single is Pretty Brown Eyes, which everybody's very excited about.
Yeah.
It's going to be playing tonight on Adam's Nights Live at Adam Bomb right
Awesome.
here on 93Q, so we're excited about that.
Cool.
The video is almost 9 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just watched it again this morning, and it looks like it was just a blast to shoot.
Yeah, good fun. I love shooting videos where, you know, it looks like just, you know, it almost looks like, you know, I just can give my fans like a taste of like my lifestyle and you know, just almost look like it was just, well, I literally did, you know, invite real friends of mine from like LA to come and hang out and shoot video with me. So
all right, getting pushed in the water and all that.
Yeah.
Now, you co-wrote every song on this album, correct?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, and for a 16-year-old, was it hard to get creative control and all of that?
A little bit. You know, I think it's tough to turn down a song that someone's written for you if it's like a hit. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So like, I do my best to like write my own stuff, but also embrace the stuff that other people want to give me to. I think as you know, more so as I grow up, like my writing, you know, will become like more and more of like, you know, a dominant factor of, you know, of the creative, you know, process. But I think like as of right now, it's a great mix, and I love working with other people to, you know, teach me and so I can learn and become even better. But you know, as I grow up, I'll definitely be writing like, you know, hopefully more and eventually just in the entire album. So.
Now, when you were a kid, your dad was a big influence on you musically, right?
Yeah, I mean, he always played and sang guitar, but yeah, I don't know, sang and played guitar.
Right.
It was him, you know, originally that sort of, him and a couple like musical friends of ours that would all gather around and we would, you know, have like family and friends come over and have sing-alongs and stuff, and I would be probably 6 or 7 at the time, and I always wanted to be involved in that, so my grandparents like bought me a little guitar and I started learning, learned a couple chords, and yeah, it was good fun.
And the rest is history, right? Let you know. Now, you have any crazy fan stories? Anything over the top or just kind of excited girls screaming all the time?
Yeah, I mean, a couple. I've had a couple tattoos recently. Someone got their signature someone got my signature tattooed on the back of their neck. Yesterday, a girl showed me she had my album title tattooed on her hip, and she asked me to initial beside it. She was going to go get the initial signed.
Oh wow!
Tattooed as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just like things like that where you're just like, you know, blown away by, you know, knowing that my name is going to be like tattooed on someone for the rest of their life. I remember not too long ago I was doing like a meet and greet signing. It was probably about a year ago now, but I was at a mall and I was doing a signing there, and a girl comes up and she's already kind of shaking and crying a little bit, and she comes up and like I'm sort of like, hi, you know, how you doing? I signed my CD or poster or whatever it was, and I gave it to her, and then all of a sudden you just like, see her just fall over and like hit the ground and it's like unconscious, like just fainted.
That's
right there. I was like, what did I do? And
I'm sorry, what did I do?
And yeah, I mean, like they didn't want me to, like they had you know, I guess first aid or whatever come, or you know, whoever it was, and they didn't want me to like come near her because they were afraid if she like woke up and like saw me like right there, like she. So I just left her and sent her a little like video, you know, hoping that she was well and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
well, that's
So,
good.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you have a lot of young girls at your shows.
Yeah.
But are you starting to see a mix of people? Do you have to kind of win people over? Do you feel like when you perform?
Yeah. Sometimes I like doing shows where, it can be. Obviously, my favorite thing to do is perform for my fans and do my own shows and stuff. But it's cool to be able to perform. If I'm opening up for someone or performing with other artists, and to be able to sort of go out and make it a goal of mine to sort of have everyone a fan by the time I finish my show. That's sort of my goal every time I go up on stage, and I like that challenge. I think
Now, I was just stalking your Twitter yesterday. I saw that you hung out with John Mayer.
Yeah.
So was that like the first time you met him? And
it was actually
Yeah.
the first time. But I had a day off in Massachusetts. He had a show at Comcast Center over there, and I went. My sound guy was doing sound for Philip Phillips at the time, who was opening for John, and he got us all passes, and we met John backstage before the show, and he was just like the coolest bloke we've ever met.
yeah, you seemed pretty stoked. He seemed pretty excited about meeting you too.
Yeah, I mean, he tweeted me and stuff.
Yeah,
it was pretty.
It's gotta make you feel good.
Yeah.
And so your Twitter's /Cody Simpson, and your website's CodySimpson.com.
Yeah.
And so thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much,
Appreciate
mate. Yeah, thanks for
And we'll talk to you again soon.
Awesome.
All right, and then we'll